Welcome everyone to Talking Time with Caffeine, the only podcast that evolves as I learn how to do stuff. I'm Lamont, your host for the evening, and my guest will be coming very soon. Come check out my Patreon to support us as we do stuff. I need better lighting. I need to set this up in a better room, but what you gonna do? Welcome, Snick.
Okay, does this work?
Yeah, welcome.
Okay.
How you doing tonight?
Being my machine voice.
Yeah. So anything new up with you?
What?
Anything new up with you?
No, I'm uploading a video now.
Uh,
So, let me see.
Let's play a review or what?
It's a let's play. I'm trying to work on a review, though.
Which game?
Alien Resurrection on the PS1.
Good review or bad review?
Good.
So you won't be running away from terror like the other reviews, your older reviews?
Yeah, that'll be next month when I do a Terminator game on the GameCube.
That bad?
Yeah, and strangely enough, out of all the bad reviews I've done, this one's gotten actually kind of decent reviews. And I hate it anyway. And it's mostly due to its incredibly frustrating and punishing difficulty. No checkpoints. You can die in a split second. Objectives that you can fail easily. Basically, consider the Die Hard review on crack.
Okay. Look forward to see it. Now
It's gonna be a big one. Like, I'm not ready to play it again. And just to give you an example of how brutal it is, I used an invincibility cheat, and I still could not complete the levels.
Wow.
So,
What? So I'm gonna let my next guest here now.
all right.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm trying to look at something.
Well, I'm inviting people one at a time now instead of all at once. It's less chaotic that way.
Yeah. Trying to figure out if I could buy something new or used with no problems.
What you buying?
Trying to get an Xbox One game, and even though it says the DLC's on the disc, I'm afraid of an install being But then again, I think if it's on the disc, I shouldn't have a problem.
Oh, I'm getting. Did I tell you last week I'm getting a PS4?
You're getting a PS4.
What?
Getting a KH 2.8.
Yeah, I wanted it from Taco Bell.
Are you ever going to get a PS3 to get the other HD collections?
Eventually, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I just wish the PS4 could play PS3 games. That'd make life so much simpler.
Yeah, but I mean, they're doing it on Xbox. Like, they're letting you play 360 games now, but that's because they have similar hardware. But the PlayStations all have completely different hardware.
I heard the
And,
new. I heard newer ones might be able to play older games, but I'm not positive about that.
yeah, the PS4, it can play PS3 games for PS Now, but the KH games aren't there. For some reason, Disney just doesn't want them to release them digitally.
Stupid Disney or stupid Square Enix.
I'm kind
Change
of
change your mind, Disney. You hear us? Change your mind.
I'm kind of afraid as to what's going to happen when they start releasing them on the PS4 because PS4 games are required to have a download version. So,
I guess one guess isn't coming. So we'll try the next one. All right. Yay! Slow. Gotta love computer lag. So how's your Arthur game going? You're playing Arthur.
I finished it.
Uh,
I finished it. The third video was the last one.
so I gotta check it out. I haven't had time. I've been working.
The ending of the last one was kind of bittersweet.
So is that different than the game you reviewed last year?
Yeah, that was one of the reviews from last year.
So the same game.
Yeah. And I say in the Let's Play videos that this one game has something unique from the other bad games I've done. In that you can sit through it while maintaining your sanity. Like, overall, even though it's still bad, it's relatively harmless. So, like, because even though the gameplay is very basic and very easy, it at least has the decency to be short, and at least the questionable things, the voice acting and the story, you can laugh at. So, oh my god, I'm trying to get my question answered.
What's your question?
If I can buy a game used without worrying about glitches or not being able to access the extra stuff.
Hmm. My question is, I haven't I got a bought a new computer yet.
Eh,
Gonna have to wait till tax season, I guess.
wow.
All right, dead air, fun. So tell us about review your review your re- review your walkthrough. What did you learn about it?
What about?
Review. Give us a rundown on your walkthrough. What did you learn?
Of the game?
Yeah,
The three videos?
yeah.
No.
Well, like I said in the year one retrospective, I felt that in the review I was being way too harsh on the game, and I wasn't going mad until like the very end. And even then, that was from kind of a revelation that just reinforced why I called the game bad in the first place. So,
What you, Clayton? You got any bad games you ever played?
There's one. Let's see. I know that the Transformers game for the PlayStation Portable was absolutely awful. Remember that. Um, none others that I can really think of right now.
Hmm. You have a PSP, Snick?
do I have a PSP? Yeah, I still do, though I haven't used it in years.
Oh,
Mine got stolen like 2 months after I got it.
And I'm just buying the game new to stay safe. So,
so you ever play that Transformer game you talked about?
I don't even remember if it was for the PSP. I want to say it might have been for like the DS or something. Either way, it was terrible. Really bad.
You hear that? You gotta find that game for your next review.
what game is it?
Some Transformer game.
I want to say it was like, I'm not sure if it was named after it, but it was like right before or right after Dark Side of the Moon came out.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, it probably was named after that, even though the storyline wasn't accurate, but
Either my headphones are going out or your mic's going out.
Oh my.
is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Gabe's still running late?
Looks like it.
Uh,
I'll go yell at him real quick. He should be home by now.
so, you learn anything new this week?
I learn something new every week.
Hmm.
So I wonder how.
Oh,
So,
Jesus Christ.
so I
I
wonder.
just saw a headline. Lucky Charms, General Mills to release limited amount of marshmallow-only cereal boxes.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
And then suddenly, diabetes rates spiked. Oh god, that's gonna
They
be
gotta eat
awful.
cereal anymore?
That's gonna be so awful. No, I had a friend when I was a kid. And by I had a friend, I mean I was friends with him because my mom was friends with his mom. But you know how some kids add like sugar to cornflakes and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's a thing. And that I can understand sometimes. But this kid adds sugar to chocolate Lucky Charms.
Oh.
I'm really like 90% certain him and his sister are morbidly obese at this point. Because seriously, all they ever ate was McDonald's and sugared chocolate Lucky Charms and chocolate Pop Tarts and just they're probably
I
dead
used to
now.
go to McDonald's once a week.
No, dude, I'm not even exaggerating when I say like they went to McDonald's every day.
3 squares?
Like that.
Not quite,
Not
but
as
it
bad
was
as-
at least one trip, at least every other day.
not that.
Oh, well, I could
at
tell you
this-
one thing: they're probably not like the Big Mac fanatic who somehow manages to stay at a healthy body weight.
I feel like scum if I go to McDonald's like more than 2 times in a month.
I very rarely go nowadays either, so.
And even if I'm gonna go out to eat, I try to avoid McDonald's all the time.
Yeah.
Even if I'm just going to a different burger place, as long as it's not McDonald's.
Yeah.
Usually though I try to just cook for myself, since I'm good at cooking anyways. Can only cook meth, but it's a start.
Wow.
Well, talk among yourselves as I get some stuff going on.
All right.
But before I go, hey Clayton, you got any new videos on the Exabyte channel coming up from your point of view?
I'd have to ask Gabe about that. I'm kind of out of the loop with college and being unproductive and all that, so.
So what's the video is any of the videos yours exclusively?
It is the one refuting. Oh, geez, what's his name? I can't even remember his name. God. It's I'm gonna remember it. I'm either gonna remember it or I'm gonna look it up. One of the two. It is the one refuting. David Berlinski. That's his name. David Berlinski refutation is mine. Gabe entered his own part when David was talking about not having any simulations for evolution. Gabe did a little part on that. But other than that, it's all me. Except for the editing.
So I wonder how Brett's visit went.
Oh yeah, that scumbag goes to see Bill Nye without me. Can't believe him.
So do you ever watch Bill Nye as growing up?
Oh yeah.
What about you, Snick?
Not when I was a kid, but when I was in middle school, we watched it frequently.
See, I thought Bill Nye like died or something, cause like right after I think 3rd grade, I just never saw another Bill Nye video. So I'm like, okay, I guess he's just not a thing anymore.
Wow.
Yep.
Until they brought him back from the dead for the debate. So you want to continue the making fun of Kent Holven thing again, like we were doing last week?
I think we should wait for the others to do that.
I guess Richard's not showing up today.
Huh.
You were talking to him like a minute ago on Facebook, right? I was trying to set up.
Yeah, I don't know.
This thing working. Alright. Yeah, this would be so much easier if my big computer was working. And the dual screen was working. This is the reason I got a 2-screen setup.
Ah. So what should we talk about?
I don't know.
You find any stupid people? If you find any stupid people on the internet?
There's always stupid people on the internet. You want me to go find a stupid person on the internet? I can do that, like, right now.
Sure.
Alright, let's see. I'll go to... let's go with refutation to anti-vaccine memes.
Ah!
And we'll find a comment section that is sure to have stupid people. Alright, that works. Alright. Okay, so this is a picture saying, basically saying worried about vaccine side effects. You should be worrying about the diseases. 50% of infants with whooping cough are hospitalized. 1 to 2 in 100 infants hospitalized with whooping cough die. 1 in 4 get pneumonia. 2 in 3 get apnea. 1 to 2 in 100 get convulsions. 1 in 300 get brain damage. Alright, so let's see how many stupid people there are. There's always one person who's like, blah, 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 blah. I read on a blog that doctors are wrong, blah, 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 blah.
Can you share the screen?
You know what? I read online, I keep reading all the stuff saying, oh, Diet Coke's really bad for you. It's even worse than regular Coke. But then I found out it's just conspiracy theorists going against the government. So I don't even know if it's true.
Yeah, something about the I don't know if it's true or not. Something about the that fake sugar or something. At least that's what the thing is. Alright. Any more anti-vaccine comments you see?
Oh, anti-vaccine comments. There's people saying, oh, it causes autism.
It's funny you mentioned that. In my bioskills class last week, we actually read the original study that started that by, I believe it was Andrew Wakefield. I'm pretty sure the last name was Wakefield. Also, apparently, Gabe just got home. Let me update him. Might wait to start until he gets here, because I'm not huge on the anti-vaccine scene. Most of my knowledge is on evolution, but we did read the original study that was done by, I'm pretty sure it was Andrew Wakefield. Look it up. Andrew Wakefield. Yep, it's him, Andrew Wakefield. Okay. So basically, he did a study, and here's one really funny part that I found just absolutely hilarious. Try to guess what his sample size was. As in, like, the total number of people tested.
10.
Actually, that's really close. It It's 12. He had 12 subjects. The people following this study, who were like, yeah, you're full of shit, was included, I believe, the entire country of Denmark. Another British company tested on like several million. Yeah, like everyone else had millions, hundreds of thousands, and then he's just like, I have 12.
And where do you interview?
Basically, what he recorded was that all 12 kids, well, actually no, 8 of the 12 kids had autism. A few were other medical complications. And then it was funny, in the there was a section labeled cause by parent or pediatrician. So apparently the parents of the children were able to say, hey, this is what caused my child's autism. And that was actually put into the study. Lamont, your mic just got muted if you didn't know.
I muted myself, I was coughing.
And so yeah, that's already a huge, huge problem. And then they recorded how long after receiving the MMR vaccine that the child was diagnosed with autism. I'm not quite sure if it was diagnosis or when symptoms showed up, but I'm pretty sure it was just diagnosis. So you can tell that's a very, very poorly designed study. And here's what makes it worse. They found out that this study was funded by an attorney who was attempting to make a case against the MMR vaccine. 6 of the children were, 6 of the parents were involved. 6 of the parents who provided their kids for the study, they were already involved in this lawsuit. And none of the subjects were randomly picked. They were all selected.
That's what my question was. Where did they find the 12
Yeah,
people?
every single kid was selected, half of which were with
Probably
the parents
already
that were
diagnosed.
already in the lawsuit. So that's another huge, huge red flag. So yeah, it was an absolutely terrible, terrible study. In 2010, I believe December 10th, the journal that originally published his report, it was retracted. The article was retracted entirely, which, when it comes to scholarly journals, is just pretty much a condemnation of the freaking person's name. I mean, they do not want to retract articles, but if they do, that means you really fucked up. And that's what they did. And Andrew Wakefield had his license taken away as well. I believe in 2008. Let's see. Not sure exactly when, but it was either like 2008 or 2012. He had his license revoked.
Just like Jack Thompson got his license to practice law revoked when he kept making accusations against games.
But yeah, there were like there were about 15 studies done on a major scale. I'm talking like countrywide scale.
So these are real studies.
Yeah, and they found absolutely no link. No link whatsoever.
Hey, Stick, who was that guy you mentioned about games and stuff?
Jack Thompson.
Oh, what did he do?
Yeah, like, I'll tell you one thing. He was probably the worst enemy of anybody who liked M-rated games for almost a decade. Probably longer. His primary target was the Grand Theft Auto series, though he also went after like other M-rated games, like I think Doom, maybe Call of Duty. I forget what else he went after. I can look it up right now. But basically, any time there was a violent act committed by a kid, maybe a young adult, if it was found that that person was playing a particular violent game, like once there was a kid who murdered two cops and tried to escape. Like he got arrested for some other crime. I forget what he committed, but he ended up killing the cops and he stole a cop car to flee the scene, but then they caught him. And Jack Thompson tried to claim that he was inspired by GTA Vice City, which he played frequently, and he claimed that he loved. So,
Or he was just a crazy lunatic.
yeah, he was crazy because he kept going on about how life is just a game and stuff like that. So probably he was fucked in the head. So, alright, type in his name now. Activist. Alright. He also went after Bully, Manhunt, Mortal Kombat, mostly stuff
Okay.
from Rockstar.
Manhunt, I can kind of understand. That thing's still banned in almost every country.
It's one of the only games, Manhunt 2 is one of the only games that got an AO rating on violence alone. I've heard one particular reason is because apparently the uncensored version has an execution where you can basically pull someone's balls off with pliers.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that game is just absolutely.
So where isn't this game banned at?
Like, hang on. Well, do you know?
Let's see. Where is Manhunt banned? Oh, it's only banned in New Zealand.
It almost got banned in the US because of the AO rating, but they toned it down to an M. By censoring the execution scenes, like they added filter effects. And
So what does AO stand for?
Adults only.
Oh, so that's even worse than M?
It's rated J-O. What? Jesus only.
Though, believe it or not, there is a way to use a cheat device to take the censors off of the PS2 and PSP versions. So, and then the PC version was released uncensored with the AO rating intact. I'm not even sure if you can get it anymore, but... Alright, so I'm trying to find...
Okay, so basically, yeah, it's completely banned in New Zealand. Canada, Australia, UK, and Germany, you are only allowed to... it's adults only.
Isn't New Zealand where ham came from?
What?
Is that where ham came from? Or is that the other guy, Comfort?
I don't really know anything about ham.
What?
What?
Ken Ham, you know the Creation Museum guy? Didn't he come from New
Oh.
Zealand?
Oh, I think...
Or was that the banana guy?
Australia.
Ah.
Okay, I swear to God, though, this is freaking Kent Hovind. I swear they're showing me pictures of Kent Hovind.
Maybe that's his clone.
Nope. Never mind. I was mixing up the two. Okay.
Kent Hovind
Kent Hovind's still an idiot, though.
He cloned himself and went after games, went after science. Hello?
What?
Oh, dead air. For a second.
Alright.
Thought my headphones were broken. So yeah, I got a good idea for the title of this episode now.
Well, you have to end it?
Well, no, I'm not ending it yet, but I feel like I haven't had a title. I haven't had a title for it yet, but now I do.
Alright.
So keep on talking about game activists and vaccine activists. Who's stupider?
Did they really get...
I don't know. Did they really get?
Yeah. I'm playing Lego Batman 3. I'm playing the Arrow level pack, and I see that they got the guy from Arrow to do the voice here. And I'm like wondering, how did he say this stuff with a straight face? Because like they got to tone it down because it's like rated E10, but
I've seen Arrow. That show is terrible.
you say that again.
That show was terrible.
No, he was on.
It's
Okay.
so shitty. Like,
No, apparently-
it's slow as hell. The writing is just awful. The acting's like, I guess, half decent.
No, he was on SummerSlam.
Yeah, you can think whatever you want. I think it's great.
As long as you don't like Once Upon a Time. Jesus
I don't.
Christ.
I don't watch
that
that.
show
No.
is so awful, and so many people like it. And I'm like, it's the crappiest crap that crap could crap.
Is that the show they put all the fairy tales together?
Yeah, pretty much, because the writers aren't original enough to come up with their own characters.
Never even started watching it.
Good, don't. It's terrible.
The only ABC show I ever watched on Sunday night that's off now was I used to watch. What's the show called? Revenge. But then that got crazy at the end.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh, it was pretty good. First season or two. And it was like most shows go on forever. You go on a little bit too, goes on a little too long. And that adds stuff to it, make it crazy. Sometimes you gotta know when to end the show.
Yeah.
What?
So sometimes you gotta know when to end the show. When you should keep going, and when you say enough's enough, let's conclude this. And
Yeah.
conclude it. I hate open-ending. I hate open-ended finales.
Yeah.
If you're gonna end the show, end it.
Yeah, and then like everyone's like, well, you get to make your own ending. No, I don't want that.
I'll tell you one thing.
There's
There's
no
a lot of
fun in
shows I
that.
like that end on an unresolved cliffhanger.
Yeah, and that starts the fan wars among the people. Like, well, this happened. No, you're wrong. This happened. They should be together. No, they should be together. Blah 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 blah.
That's why I like shows where everyone dies.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey, look,
Surprise.
person. I don't know who
Hey.
it is.
I'm really
Oh.
sorry. I went out for a jog and totally forgot.
We were talking about.
Well, we
King
kind of
James.
started an hour late
Surprise.
anyways, so.
We're
Yeah.
talking about game activists and vaccine activists. What about you? Do you like?
You sound excited.
Okay. Well,
You-
sorry for the late entry.
Are you an anti-vaccine person?
Yep.
Of course. Let me guess. Vaccines cause autism.
To a point.
Okay, that's kind of funny considering I just talked about
Yes, actually,
Andrew
some of them do.
Wakefield's
Not all of them
original.
do.
I just talked about Andrew Wakefield's original attempt to try to show that the MMR vaccine causes autism, and you can just
Wow.
see how laughably terrible this
What's
study
up, you
was.
guys?
Hey,
Okay. We were talking about anti-vaccine people, and we are talking about people who playing video games for stuff.
Cool. Go on, Clayton. Sorry I interrupted.
I was just pretty much
You
showing
guys are really laggy.
games.
Yeah.
I don't think
No
so.
one's lagging for me.
You guys are breaking up.
It's
Pretty
probably
sure
your
it's
end.
you. Those are some nice noodles you got there, Gib.
Yeah, I put eggs in it. Put flavor.
Ah, you're one of those.
I'm one of those people.
You're one of those.
So how was
What
your,
are
My
those?
brother does that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Can't stand people who
so
do
how
that,
was your, how was
even
your,
though it's like an actually traditional
Wow,
thing.
you guys are lagging
Even though you're
so bad.
dude, it's you. None of us are lagging for each other. It's only you.
Oh, he's gone now.
Yeah.
It's not you. It's not us. It's you.
It's not me. It's you.
Oh, he
You
doesn't
just
matter.
suck.
He left. He couldn't handle it.
He's anti-vaccine. Go figure.
Oh, he is? No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
But
God.
traditionally, you're supposed to use a poached egg when you put it into ramen.
Well, I don't know how to poach eggs. I only buy them from the grocery
learn
store.
how to poach eggs. Start
I'm not a
killing,
damn poacher.
Start killing them illegally, Gabe. Okay? Kill
No,
your
they're
eggs
bred.
illegally and then put it into your ramen.
So how was your New York trip?
It was pretty good. You know, nothing
Bill,
to say
Bill,
except
Bill, Bill.
I wish Brett was here so he can talk about his experience.
No, it would just be us yelling at him because he
Yeah.
got to see Bill Nye and we didn't. It's just bull. It's just so dumb.
You should have donated to a Kickstarter, Brett.
I didn't even know it was a thing. Well, I think
Mhm.
I did, but I don't have money. And especially not, what was it, $1,000
Yeah.
to give to
He
it.
invested a lot of money. I didn't ask
mean,
him how much, but he said he invested a
It
lot.
seems the party was pretty cool, given he got to see Bill Nye freaking dancing to
Right.
Uptown Funk, which
Wow.
I think probably would have been worth $1,000 in itself.
Are you
I mean,
guys gonna talk about?
Talk about what?
yeah, we can't hear anything.
You guys gonna talk about something for me to?
I don't know.
Well,
What can we
we're
talk
kind
about
of
now?
not in that stage yet, so calm the hell down. We're talking about our friend's trip to see Bill Nye.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill.
Shill Nye, the science
Bill
guy.
Nye,
More like Shill guy.
Bill
The
Nye,
science guy, am I right?
Science shills.
So this
Can't
flavor
have the Bible, dude. Can't have
So-
the Bible.
So what?
Wow.
No one ever watched.
What flavor are those noodles?
What kind of noodles you got there?
Chicken flavor, I think.
Aw, nice. That's like the best.
Yeah.
You know what's amazing though? If
Delish.
you like make actual ramen from scratch, I
Yeah.
want to try to find a recipe for tonkatsu ramen, which is most of the ramen, well actually pretty much all, is actually named after the soup that you make it with.
Yeah.
And tonkatsu is pork broth that's made from boiling pork bones for up to like 16 hours.
What?
Most call for like 12 to 14. But yeah, you just boil pork bones. And dude, the broth is like amazing. It has like an odd
Can you guys
creamy
just stop with
gray
the
color.
video?
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's Richard, whoever that is.
Yeah.
It's Richard
Hi.
Home.
Welcome finally.
Well,
How's it going?
So what about you? Are you anti-vaccine?
No.
But they cause autism, man. Everyone knows
The
that.
autisms, it hurts. Watch out. You might catch the autism.
I wonder if anti-vaxxers think autism is contagious or something. I don't want to treat your kid, he'll give me autism.
So
I need to get my autism vaccine.
So KJ, why are you anti-vaccine?
I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but it did.
So James, why are you anti-vaccine?
He can't hear you. The Lord hasn't reset his router yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, that's some nice slurping you got going on there.
Wait. Oh, you guys
I love
talking?
slurping.
Yep.
You guys talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you ask him? Why is he anti-vaccine?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Why are you anti-vaccine?
Well, I do think that obviously we should get vaccinated, but it depends on how much and which vaccines are used. Only certain
that's
vaccines
why we have
negative
dosage.
effects. Duh.
But you don't think you don't think they're
I'll
a
give you an
problem?
example. In Australia, they made.
And you cut out again.
Ah.
No, I do think they're a problem. To a
Why?
degree. Oh, shoot.
You were saying something about Australia, and then you cut out.
No, I think he's lagging pretty bad. He's like
He
a couple
is.
minutes behind.
Oh.
Oh, that might be a possibility.
Well, I said, so Richard.
Yes, sir.
What do you do? What kind of videos do you make?
What kind of videos do I do? Right now I'm working on a rebuttal to The Greatest Lie Ever Told that was produced by White Rabbit. I'm on part 3 right now.
Man, who is he? We don't know anything about him.
You mean black hair?
Yeah. Just a complete ignoramus that decided that there's a worldwide conspiracy of evolution. That's
I always
trying to-
forget that he added in the beginning that the Illuminati is
Yeah, he
behind
starts with that
evolution.
premise. He actually just
Right.
takes it as a given, and he
Yeah.
just rolls with it.
Right.
That bugs me.
Like,
Let
everyone
me just
understands,
make
like,
this
of
claim and
course.
not say anything about it for the rest of the video, so you'll just
Right.
forget how much of an idiot I am.
If you actually look at the other videos he does, I think there's a lot of that kind of Illuminati kind of...
Yeah, that's the kind of channel he runs, just conspiracy. It's sort of like vigilant.
Sadly,
vigilant
there's more
Christian.
conspiracy channels than Christian channels.
Then there's Christian
They're,
conspiracy
they're
channels.
equally as misinformative, so I don't think either is really a problem.
What about you, James? What kind of videos do you make?
And he's gone.
Again.
So
I think the Illuminati conspiracies are stupid.
Okay, there. Finally, we have some common ground. Jesus.
We have some common
Jesus
ground.
is our
Jesus.
common ground? Wait a minute.
Friendship. Coming together.
Oh, you have one of those mics too, Richard? Are they any good? I've been thinking about getting one.
You know, I've been told that it's pretty good by a friend of mine who's a musical person, so... I work at a pawn shop, so I got it pretty cheap.
The main reason I want one is because I want like a stand-up mic, but one that I don't have to have like my face like directly in, like you would like a condenser mic or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far away I can be and still be heard, so I just...
Let's try it out.
Yep,
Experiment time.
we're gonna do an experiment, a scientific
Alright, so that is
experiment.
about arm's length right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Trial
there's
one. Go.
Yep.
Still can hear you.
So can you hear me? Oh, that's good, okay. Well,
Sing us a
Yeah, it's
song.
already pretty good.
Sing us a song. You're the piano man. Come on, we're all in the mood for a melody.
you are, I'm sure.
I still love on Family Guy, they did a freaking Billy Joel reference. Like, Lois's dad starts having a heart attack, and they're like, "Oh my God, what's wrong?" He's like, "I'm having a heart attack, You ought to know by now." That's a reference to one of his songs. I thought that was hilarious.
Now the microphone is about 12 feet away now.
Still hear ya.
Wow. Yeah, there's really not much of a difference.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, you can hear the echo of the room, but like total volume, there's not a whole lot of a difference. All right,
good
so I'll
quality
definitely
anyway.
look into that.
So, Mike, pass the test of the fucking time podcast.
Wait, who's Mike? Thought his
Mike.
name was Richard.
Mike Schmidt.
Richard,
Five
you're
Nights
such
at
a
Freddy's.
dick.
The MIC, Mike.
You get it?
That's original.
I know, right? No, my favorite name pun is my dad. He knew this guy. His last name was Muchmore. It was spelled like the two words, except obviously no space, and there was a T right before the CH. And I'm like, wow, it's much more letters than I thought it would be.
So does anybody have any videos or articles they want to share with the class?
So how many theists and how many atheists are here?
Atheist.
Atheist.
Oh, really? Thought you were Catholic or something.
I was.
Ah.
Then I took an arrow in the knee.
And then you took a Richard Dawkins to the knee.
I took a science to the brain.
Well, you know, the God Delusion is a pretty hefty book. You took one of those to the knee, it'll hurt.
Yeah, I haven't read that, but I am reading Rate a Show on Earth.
Hey, on the Richard Dawkins scale, what's his 1, what's his 7?
7 is the one that is a Gnostic atheist.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he describes himself as a 6.9.
I think I'm a 3.5, 3.9 then.
As I always say, I am open to evidence. All you have to do is show me evidence, and I will look into it.
I think I consider myself
as of right now.
I am an agnostic theist evolutionist.
You dirty evolutionist.
You dirty scientist.
What was that one? Who was it that kept saying evolutionism? Was that White Rabbit?
Go Vernon.
That was everyone.
Okay, yeah. That's an
Everyone
annoying
says
word.
it.
It's a really annoying word.
Yeah.
Evolutionism.
That's me included. I call it evolutionism.
Okay, well, you're an idiot.
Do you call it gravitationalism too?
Call me an atomist.
I was going to say, I'm
a
waiting
germist,
for Gabe to say atomism.
I'm a plate tectonist. I'm a germ theorist. I am a whatever scientific
I'm a
theory. I say.
gameism, but it's just a theory. A
game theory.
I hate you, Gabe. It's your fault I'm saying that right now.
I think this is the most guests we've ever had in podcast.
Next time someone's like, it's just a theory, I'm gonna hold a knife to their neck. Yeah, and this is just an incredibly sharp blade.
Yeah, it's just a theory. A game theory.
My science teacher just calls it a theory.
It is a theory.
Yeah,
but if you use the theory in the incorrect way, then you're an idiot. And you're what, in high school, so there is a possibility that your science teacher is an idiot. I was so hoping that I'd have a teacher.
No, he actually has a master's of education. He's really not that dumb.
I was so hoping. Okay, a master's in education means you know how to teach people.
Yeah, well, look at Ben Carson. I mean, he's a neurosurgeon, but he's still a fucking idiot.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously.
That's actually what kind of ended up making
He's an
me and
idiot
my
because he
friends
doesn't support evolution. That's what you guys have to say.
Pretty much, and also he has no scientific understanding.
you-
Or
you go
what
to
do we
private
believe?
school,
Therefore, he's an idiot.
So you go to
Evolution.
do you go to a private
It's
school?
not anything.
Oh no,
that-
I go to a public school. And I'm in the heart of Oregon, so it's pounded with evolution propaganda, believe me. It's ridiculous.
Propaganda or facts?
What makes it propaganda?
Teaching, it's ridiculous.
And also, I live in the South, and there is tons of Christian propaganda. So,
Well, I'm glad there is.
and I'm glad there's evolution propaganda.
So what makes it something So King James, what makes it propaganda?
And I'm glad it doesn't work in my class.
Why is it propaganda?
Oh God,
Well, I mean, like, they don't really
Glenn, I don't know if you want to be here right now. You might end up like
propaganda.
you don't live anywhere near Oregon, do you? I don't want to hear about King James.
No, I do.
Actually, you know what? You know what? Stay here, Glenn. Stay a while.
I'll just slurp my ramen.
So what's
Learn to make it from scratch, Gabe.
So why is it propaganda again?
So much better. And healthy.
You were saying?
Okay, I'm starting to think we've got too many people.
Oh, me?
Yeah, why is it propaganda?
Yeah, some of you guys get out of here. Natural selection, get out of here.
Nah.
Well, they'll just like state it as it's fact. Don't question it.
It's
I mean, it's
kind of 'cause
ridiculous,
It is fact, and if you actually see a scientific poster saying
that's
"Don't
the
question
problem.
it," that is a terrible. Then yes, they are going about science in a terrible way. Science wants you to question things. The only thing is that evolution has been tested over and over and over and over, and it has not been proven false, which is why it is known as a fact.
Ugh.
Well,
do you ever
the
hear
fact
scientists
depends on how you
saying-
define evolution.
Regarding people dropping out of
And
here,
if you
it's
wanna-
not only science.
and if you wanna make- If you
You
want to
guys
make your
are
own
really-
definitions, if you want to make your own definitions of everything to make sure that it fits your worldview, that's fine. But I'm going to go with the scientific consensus definitions, and I'll stick with
Well, if I let
facts.
you run the definitions, I lose.
Yeah, that's because my definitions are based on logic, and not how you want to make your definitions so they fit your arguments.
Silence is deafening.
I'm sorry, you guys are really glitching out.
It's
No, it's you. It's
For the
not us,
last time.
it's you.
It's you.
Yeah, I can hear everything fine on my end.
Everyone else can hear everything fine. I can hear everyone fine. You're the only one who's glitching.
Yeah,
Case in point.
Oh my god, dinosaur bread roller. Dough roller, what do you call those things?
What are you talking about?
The thing you tagged me in on Facebook?
Oh, rolling pins?
Rolling pins, that's right.
Oh,
Dinosaur rolling pins.
right?
My only question is, why would you put Stegosaurus with Triceratops and
Because
Tyrannosaurus?
freaking taxonomical classification was not their forte when they were carving dinosaurs into wood, Gabe.
All they
Okay?
had to know
Calm
was,
down.
All they had to
They
know
were not
was that
incredibly obsessed with chronological time periods whilst burning dinosaurs into wood. Alright? Just calm down, you and your freaking hierarchy of clads and cladistics,
it's clays.
taxonomy, whatever.
Ugh. Just saying.
Everglades. Is that better? The freaking Everglades. Alright? The Everglades of Florida dinosaurs. How about that? Alright? Is that good enough for your freaking self? Okay?
So-
I was
so-
looking
I'm just
for a
saying,
word, but I
it
couldn't
doesn't
think
take much brain power to know that Stegosaurus and Tyrannosaurus never coexisted.
Yes, Gabe, we understand that.
And yet
We
people buy this
understand
shit?
that.
How do people buy this shit?
Oh my
They
God,
know it's
Gabe.
wrong.
Guys,
Why
Because
buy
it's
what's
pretty,
wrong?
alright? It's
Guys.
freaking pretty.
Ugh.
Humans and dinosaurs have coexisted.
Oh my god. Can we
No,
kick
they
him?
have.
Can we please
Guys,
just kick
you
him?
can go to dinosaursanman.com.
No. And you can go to Logic Factory and your brain
No!
and you can understand facts and not be a freaking idiot. Lamont, please just kick him. We have too many
Wow.
people here anyway.
No.
And
No, just kick them.
please, for another time. We'll just have him here another time when there's not
Well,
5 people.
Dinosaurs. Just go to dinosaursanman.com.
Lamont, please.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's
I know you
amazing.
have the power to do so.
So you want to come back next week and
He doesn't have a say in this, Lamont. He doesn't.
No.
Just okay. I'm.
Hold on, you bring an actual scientist in here, and then suddenly you kick out the, I'm assuming, theist,
Yes.
because you are sick and tired of him, and you are also the ones throwing the ad hominem attacks at the theist.
Yes. Because I'm incredibly annoyed with him at the moment.
Yeah, let's find some dinosaur fossils in the Miocene era, and then we'll get back to him. Okay.
Why?
Okay, one of the things that happened was during the Earth's initial phases that killed off the dinosaurs, it heated the Earth with a bunch of volcanic eruptions and then pushed through over plant life, which starved the dinosaurs. The ones that were able to survive were the millions, which were basically digging underground in order to survive the larger predators. And since they're smaller, they were able to eat food in smaller quantities, and therefore survive on the scarcity of food. This allowed the dinosaurs to die off while mammalian species continued to thrive. And thus we ended up having where dinosaurs and humans were unable to exist together because humans came after millions of years after the dinosaurs have already went extinct due to starvation.
Yes.
This isn't even
but
my field of science.
your logic is no match for his non-evidence claims, so it's pointless to argue.
The thing is that this isn't even my
Well,
field
there
of-
are some dinosaurs still alive.
Yeah,
in
they're
remote
called birds.
places, like
They're called birds.
It's
And
the
they're not
birds
very-
that we they have.
Correct
are
me if I'm wrong, but dinosaurs are defined by terrestrial beings, correct?
Well, the thing is, dinosaurs did evolve into different species. Ones that were smaller and feathered, for example. That's basically like the Archaeopteryx is just one prime example
I
of
know.
this.
I'm just saying birds aren't dinosaurs. So
Well, they're a offshoot. They're an
I
offshoot.
understand.
Technically, birds are still dinosaurs, just the way that humans are still apes and still monkeys. They're still under the same classification.
I know.
you can check out
Same
Gabe's,
philo.
you can check out Gabe's what hierarchy theory video.
Just pretend I'm listening to you guys.
no, I haven't.
Yeah, check it out. What was it called? TT.
It's called helping
Have you checked out?
understand nested hierarchies.
I'll watch it, I guess. You should
And,
watch my video. I made a new one about disproving evidence for evolution.
Sure.
I'm sure they have. I'm sure they'll all have a rebuttal.
Well, going to watch it, right?
Okay, what's your best evidence against evolution?
The Bible.
Evidence.
Well, the best evidence against evolution. Well, hold on here. There's no best evidence against it. I mean, where do I start? There is a lot of evidence against evolution. It depends where you want to start. The
What
Earth
do you-
is
what do you-
millions of years old. Dinosaurs are still alive in certain areas. The flood caused the geologic column.
I consider
What do
the flood thing.
What do you consider the best evidence?
The Bible.
Yeah,
I don't know. It depends. I mean,
The Bible.
unless. No, that's not evidence. That's my starting point.
Oh, well,
I want to touch real quick on something that I'm sorry. I'm
Well, I
going to
guess I would point out though that if this.
Well, just say for example, you mentioned the Great Flood, and
I guess what I would say is the best. Am I lagging?
yes.
a bit,
Yeah.
yes.
Your lag is almost as bad as Jesus. 3 days, man.
Took 3 days to respawn.
Oh well, I was just.
You guys got to understand that this dude's actually showing a great deal of restraint and civility
Yeah,
while
I'll
talking to
probably-
us.
I was trying to let him have the floor for a few minutes so we could correct him on his misunderstandings.
No, he
We
seems to-
tried to.
He's done again.
We've tried for about 2 hours. We pretty much went over the same exact arguments, and he didn't listen to a single one.
Well, the thing with the Great Flood creating geological columns, that's a violation of physics itself because of the various densities.
Yes,
Ah.
everyone else understands that.
So Glenn, I think in your last video, you said something about how some feminists try to get you fired or something.
Yes. The feminist account, well, this one particular one is one that's caused me the most grief. I call her Laughing Bitch. But she calls up the physics lab and emails them, basically complaining about me being a homophobe and I'm gay. And she says I'm ableist. I'm also an amputee. And then she calls me a racist, which I'm also of Romani descent, or gypsy. So I'm also technically a person of color, which is hilarious as shit. But what's even more hilarious about this is the physics lab that she, quote-unquote, tried to get me fired from is one that I own 30% of. So basically, I mean, this isn't the first lab she's contacted. I own a couple of chemistry labs as well. I have a 60% share of another physics lab that's in Jacksonville, Florida, and she had contacted them as well, trying to get me off of the payroll. And I'm basically the majority shareholder.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I passed through there.
Cool.
I stopped by, like, just mess around with stuff.
I've never actually been to that chemistry lab.
I just go there and, like Glenn said, I could play here and just like start mixing whatever the fuck I want. That would be cool.
Just dump all of the potassium into the water. See what happens.
I wouldn't go into the chemistry lab and start mixing random stuff because we do have various acids that you don't want to get on yourself, like hydrofluoric acid.
You really got to be careful with that dihydrogen monoxide. That's stuff's
Oh yeah, that's dangerous stuff, man.
Oh yeah, I kill a whole bunch of children every year.
You know, it's worse than that, dude. 100% of people who has ever ingested dihydrogen monoxide have died.
That's true.
No one can argue with that.
So who's our new guest star?
Yeah, these are my kids.
Say hi to the
Nerd.
Say hi to
Brooklyn, and this one's Willow.
Say hi to the audience, kids.
The audience of like 0 people.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know me listening in on this, fuck you.
Okay. Gotta go with Mama.
That's a good enough introduction for me. Okay.
You just
I'll
had to
tell
say
you
that
who
once
I
the
am.
kids joined, didn't you?
I'll say who I am. I am an oppressive shitlord, male chauvinist pig, who is constantly oppressing women and minorities all the time with my massive white male privilege.
Your privilege just can't be handled.
It's off the charts, man.
Why can't I hold all this privilege?
I will say that gay people are pretty damn privileged. That's coming from a gay man.
That is true.
Apparently past their bedtime.
Oh,
It's true. Children can sense evil.
And that's why I don't want kids.
I like
Then wrap it
this.
up.
Ew, kids.
Ew,
Just glad
boy.
I'm gay.
What a dick. Ew, kid.
Oh, you're back.
If I wasn't
Hey.
gay, I'd go MGTOW.
Oh yeah. Can't quite remember what that stands for, but hell yeah.
Men going their own way.
Yeah, that.
I was reading some interesting stuff about that too. There were these feminists that were...
Evolution is stupid.
Well, the feminists were complaining that men aren't wanting to get into marriage anymore because it's just too hostile. And the feminists actually admitted that maybe they broke men too much and complained too much and got too much. So they got conflicting ideas on how to fix the marriage landscape. One says, well, we need to go back to where we're serving men and being more subservient. And another one says, nah, fuck that. We need to break the men's spirits and them to marry. Like, haven't you broken it enough?
Nope.
It's like, men don't want anything to do with you. You've caused enough damage. And anything more will just fuck you more. There's a reason why one of my labs are working on artificial wombs.
Good. So anybody else got a topic to talk about?
Well, I don't really have too much to speak about. I just came in to shoot with everybody else.
I think museum.
Let's talk about dinosaurs.
Sure.
So what about that?
Dinosaurs would have killed us.
Creation.
I thought you were about to transition to
Sure.
the Mrs. Doubtfire thing.
I've never seen that movie.
Well, there's a scene in the movie where he starts playing around with toy dinosaurs and he starts doing like all this little stand-up routine with them.
Oh no, can't go on, can't go on.
I'm going extinct. Yeah, there you go.
I ate wood. Da-na-na-na-na.
It tastes good.
No meat. Big feet. Coffee restaurant. Dun, 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 dun.
So
You guys
King,
sound bored.
so King James, why are dinosaurs?
You guys sound really bored.
We always are.
No, bored is the word.
Actually, with me, you're actually speaking to a psychopath. I have zero emotions.
So what about King James? Were you saying about
Is
dinosaurs?
bored really an emotion?
Okay.
I don't get bored.
I'd more classify bored as a lack of stimulation.
I guess it might
Rather
be. I
than
don't know.
emotion.
So you think they're still
Well,
alive?
if you want, I can emote a little bit, have some emotion in my voice, or I can just talk like I normally do.
So you think they're still alive or something?
Me? Yeah, I do
Yeah.
think some of them are still alive. Like Mokele and Bembe. You know what Mokele and Bembe is, right? It's some type of
Or is
not a
it from the Amazon?
Diplodocus, a sauropod still alive in the Congo jungle.
Uh,
No, it's in the Congo. Diplodocus has been said to be in the Amazon, which both those areas are huge. It's very easy to hide there.
There's some woods out by my house, and they're like pretty hard to see through. And I like heard this noise the other day. It's probably a T-Rex that's in there.
Oh,
So T-Rex is probably still alive.
So you mean 65 million years there hasn't been a fossil somewhere in there?
maybe some dino poop.
No, it's probably there, just hard to find. So,
Well,
but it's in there. It's definitely in
How
there.
can the sauropods go through down the tree?
There was a
In
in Malaysia. There was a reportings of a creature that the natives call Pikali Ali. They apparently they drew it out, the natives there, and it looks apparently some type of a raptor that's still alive down in Malaysia or Papua New Guinea. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're called
No
birds.
anecdotal
Birds are
evidence. I
raptors.
really don't care.
There's also people who say that aliens are visiting the planet, and
They're not. They're not.
There's also people that insist that I'm a time traveler.
There are also people who think we're in the Matrix. Therefore, we're in the Matrix.
That's actually theoretically possible at the least.
it's all because of the lizard people.
Do
are
you see the
taking
problem here? There's no hard evidence being brought here. It's saying that we know these people say this. Therefore, it's true.
No, the truth is we're all actors in Truman TV.
Guys, the Illuminati is controlling everything.
Yeah, everybody knows it's the
Again.
Illuminati.
White Rabbit told us, which means it's true. Because
We always follow the White Rabbit, right? Not like it's gonna spiral us into a bottomless pit of
Holy
White
insanity.
Rabbit.
This is a. I just found $360
The White Rabbit is
earbuds.
an idiot, I swear.
Not headphones.
White Rabbit is an
earbuds.
idiot. I'm just saying.
Yes, we all know this.
So you're not a fan of White Rabbit?
No, actually, I don't know much about him, but I am not a fan of conspiracy theories. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not, obviously.
You're not a fan?
Basically, he has a video series called The Greatest Lie Ever Told.
Well, it's not a video series, just one big video.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
we
half-hour
made video
video.
series off of a
Did you realize?
Yeah.
Anyways, he basically claims that the Illuminati is behind evolution, and then he goes to try to disprove evolution.
I'm not a fan of
Well,
conspiracy
that's really
theories.
stupid because
The whole jet fuel can't melt steel beams thing. I'm like, God damn, do you even physics?
I highly doubt they do.
Does he actually blame the Illuminati? I thought he just said it's some satanic cult.
Yeah, he just refers to them as the occult and the New World Order.
Yes, the New World Order. That's right. Yes.
You know, the New World Order thing doesn't actually have to do anything.
Yeah, I've heard all about the.
It's about the
World
fact that
Order
it's basically about corporations becoming the rulers of the world. And basically, because honestly, with how it is now, with wages ever rising, production increasing, people have to work more hours since they are not increasing. Well, not able. And then also
We're
that,
gonna end up a Type 1 civilization, as
pretty
Michio Kaku
much.
said. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, right? Like, why do they take
Well, it
this
is.
as a bad
They're
thing?
obviously
automatically?
communists.
We're barely a Type 0.
Well, because if this.
Hold on. I'll be right back. Talk among yourself.
Why do people always try to instantly equate like anyone they dislike with communism?
Yeah,
It depends on
communists
your-
have feelings too.
Like, freaking people who try to equate Bernie Sanders with a communist, I'm like, socialism,
He's been compared to Nazism too.
literally
Nazi socialists.
the exact opposite of communism. Yet people try to equate Bernie Sanders with communism.
It largely depends on their political leaning. If they're conservative, they'll look at Bernie Sanders and call him a communist or socialist, which are two different things entirely.
Well, yeah, because they don't know how to
Well,
actually
on the
formulate
political
arguments,
spectrum,
and they just have to attack
on the
character.
on the political spectrum, socialism and communism are basically right next to each other. They
No,
were both invented
they
by the
are
same guy.
not.
Incorrect.
They
Well,
are not. If you actually look up the definitions, that socialism is about the distribution of wealth between all people. Communism is the rich stay rich, and the government tells you everything you buy and do.
I saw this on my
That's a
Instagram.
very crude definition, but they are literally
very crude
exact
because
Well, the best way to
That's not
describe it is
accurate
dots.
because
I saw this on
No,
my
I
Instagram.
There's a better
Democrat-
way to describe it. Socialism is everybody owns everything. Communism is the government that owns everything. So the between difference is the people versus the government in ownership.
I saw this on my
yeah, but the
Instagram.
government has to be there to manage that. So if the government is the one that's distributing the wealth, you might as well. It comes very corrupt because the government
Management
basically
and
controls all the
ownership
money.
are two different things.
Yeah, but who's running the system? Because nearly all there's been a lot of socialist governments that have become communist. I hope you understand that.
Well, there is communist socialist nations as well as democratic socialist. There are two different things. In a communist socialist society, the government owns it and the government also is distributing. In a democratic socialist society, the people own everything and then the government merely manages. And then the people elect people every so often in order to redistribute as according. It's no different really
Yeah, but that's
from
the
our
problem
society.
though, is the government could use that kind of power and begin to tax and keep that money for themselves.
You mean
and
like the
so, in a
capitalism
sense,
we have?
What? Capitalism?
Like the capitalism?
No, it's
Yeah,
on the
you
other
mean like
side.
capital- We have a current government system that's economic system that is based strictly on capitalist nature. Basically, corporations
Yeah.
provide a service and consumers buy. However, this also stands to reason that the lobbyists and corporations employing the lobbyists have a way to be able to buy corrupt politicians. Let's say, okay, you want a tax break and you want government subsidies to your company. Well, you just pass over XYZ politician and his buddy a couple $100,000, and well, we'll make a bill and we'll try to pass it as fast as possible so that you get subsidies from government.
And that's what Republicans just love to do.
Well,
Well, Democrats do it as well. If you think about it, look at Hillary Clinton for an example.
Oh yeah, but
uh,
I don't plan on.
well, it's kind of
I mean, I don't plan on voting at all.
Well, it's getting laggy right now, so talk to you next week, James.
I'm sorry, you want me to do what?
It's getting laggy.
Yeah, it's really hard to understand you guys.
So
I'm sorry.
Talk to you next week.
Yeah.
See you next week or whatever.
Yeah, sorry.
Bye.
Sorry. Check out my videos.
Hmm. Actually, I wanted to say, I was pretty impressed with yours. I liked yours a lot.
Me?
The
Oh,
extra
thank
bite?
you.
Yeah.
Gabe,
Oh, sorry.
he gave you a compliment.
Oh,
Jeez.
sorry, I wasn't listening.
Bench.
Say that again.
He was, I believe he was complimenting you on your White Rabbit reference.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks, I appreciate it. I wish
I watched all 11, and I was kind of bummed. Like 2 or 3 spots we actually copied each other.
nice.
Man, it's almost like there's
Did you pull a
facts that are backing up our arguments that
Did you pull a Jack?
are easily accessible to everyone rather than random claims that come out of nowhere.
Did you pull a Jack?
How many of you guys have?
Gabe?
Well, part of the problem that comes with a lot of debates, especially among certain types like feminists and creationists, they have this thing called confirmation bias. Well, they'll look for information and that basically conforms to the worldview, starting with the conclusion and working towards the evidence, as opposed to the other way around, which is a bad way to look at things.
Yeah, my first video against the greatest lie ever told actually has a clip from the atheists' experience, where they talk about conspiracy theories, and that is one of the things they talk about, how the cognitive bias, and then when they take in the information, they kind of discredit it. So.
Yeah, that was a good bit to use.
Thank you very much.
Check out my channel.
Bye.
Should I leave or?
Well, yeah, it's laggy.
I don't think I. Yeah. Well,
Am I the
I
only
can
one
hear
that
you
doesn't tell
somewhat,
people?
but.
Like, I've never told anybody, especially lately, to check out my channel. Am I the only one that doesn't do that?
Do what?
To tell people to check out my channel.
No, I never tell people to check out my channel.
What's a channel?
Check out my
We very aggressively imply it.
I thought you don't even have a channel.
I'm not saying to check out my channel or anything, but check out my channel.
I'm demanding it.
Not saying
You
it's
will go
aliens.
to my channel. You'll do
But
it
it's aliens.
now.
Go through my English
I'm
channel.
controlling you. Going through the Illuminati is
Gabe?
controlling you. You will go to my channel.
You deserve timeout for that pun.
I would shut up, or I will tell the feminists that you were gay bashing me.
Yes, my video's not copyright claimed.
Nice.
What's video?
What's happening?
A GTA 5 video.
Hey, a dog.
Yeah, most games, game companies to do Let's Plays and stuff because it's basically free advertisement.
No, I mean, it's not the companies, it's the music companies for, like, especially open world games, and they have, like, the radio playing, and then they're like, oh my god, we even though we licensed this music to appear in the game, but you're using it, how dare you! And not to mention, I got a copyright claim for the soundtrack of Dead Island.
Wow.
So I had to mute the music there, too.
When I was used to you Let's Plays at McDonald's, the radio's playing in the background where I was at, and that got copyright claim, the background music.
For some of your videos, well, it played in the background to some of our KH1 videos, but I guess since the my audio and the KH1 audio drowned it out. So.
Yeah, copyright claims, they're a bitch.
Oh, speaking of which, are you trying to see if you can find more of the audio files?
I found them. I'm just trying to send them over.
Yeah, because because I need the ones for Neverland, because that's what's next.
Neverland, the flying.
Always flying.
Take the Chunks confession in the Goonies.
I'm very glad I don't have to worry about that copyright and DMCA crap.
Yeah, Glenn's over on a whole new networking system. Zip it, or is it called?
Zipcast.
I remember one of my Tekken 6 videos was claimed by some South Korean film company that claimed the video was theirs. It became the first it became the first claim I disputed, and I won.
Nice.
So
I had to dispute my second video on the Greatest Lie because I had the music from Fleetwood Mac and the song Little Lies. It was barely in my video.
I did a 200th video special, and that's back when I just showed random gameplay of games I happened to pick up off the shelf. I just randomly compiled them in. I got a copyright claim for showing Wipeout on the PS1 because they claimed I was showing footage from a music video.
What?
Copyright
That's back
claims.
before I tried to fight
Copyright
claims.
claims everywhere.
I also got one from music that was on the video that I was rebutting. I thought that was interesting. There was a video called Creationists Are Dumb, right? And it was basically a creationist video, and I guess there was some sort of music on there from some like South African band or something.
What you gave, any of your videos get banned, copyright claim or anything like that?
Not yet. Well, like
What about that
my
one
first,
South Park clip?
yeah, my first real thing was when I got claimed by Viacom for a clip of South Park that I put in one of my videos. And it was about it was the clip that Mrs. Garrison was trying to teach the evolutionary theory. And, like, by the end of it, she's saying, "Congratulations, you're all retarded offspring of 5 monkeys having butt sex with a fish squirrel. Congratulations."
I actually remember that.
I got striked for that. Well, not strike, but I got claimed for that. But I was able to dispute it, and they backed off since. So I'm still in good standing.
What was that copyright claim?
Never
I was talking about the paradoxes of the 11th Doctor, played by Matt Smith on Doctor Who. BBC claimed copyright over that video that had none of their content whatsoever.
Mm.
Like I'm talking about time travel paradoxes, and BBC all of a sudden owns time travel.
Yeah, the BBC copyrighted time travel, so.
Well, the BBC is owned by the Illuminati.
The British Illuminati.
At least China took the initiative to ban time travel.
Good for
Smart
them.
people.
I'm serious. In China, it is illegal to be a time traveler.
Good.
Wow.
We don't need their kind.
What was that time
We
traveling?
don't take kindly to your taps around.
Hey, what was that time traveling movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
You mean John Cena?
John Cena.
John Cena!
Time
So what if you time travel before the law was implemented? Does that mean you're not breaking the law yet?
I guess.
Oh, bird.
Just don't go in time in the future. You get put in jail. As soon as you get that time, well, it's passed, go back in time again. And repeat.
I just want to make it clear to the conspiracy theorists out there that still think I'm a time traveler. I am. And I'm your father as well. I went on back in time,
Are you
and I
from the
fucked mom.
Conspiracy theory, I came from heaven.
Are you from the past or the future?
Future.
When you tell people that
The future of the past.
do the Darth Vader voice.
I came.
I came from the future, and I came to your past. I fucked your mom, then I went back in time again, and I fucked your grandma.
Wow, that's a bad word.
No, a real gangster does.
And then I went forward into time, dug up your grandma's old rotten quartz, and I had sex with that. So I fucked your grandma butt when she was alive and dead.
Dude, stop it. That's bad.
Okay, calm down.
No, that would be
Holy
me saying
crap.
that I dug extra holes to create more orifices to which
Yo,
to
I
fuck.
could,
And the
no,
grandma happened to be Smitty Worbin Yeagerman Jensen.
What does
Oh, I
that have to
haven't-
do with anything?
Oh, I haven't gotten to the worst part of it yet. I took the corpse then back in
Didn't wear a
time,
condom?
and we had a living and dead threesome with the same woman.
What?
Oh yeah,
Kinky.
the conspiracy theorist's grandmother fucked her own corpse.
Okay.
Y'all know I'm a Christian. Hey.
So now that we're done with happy fun time,
That was happy fun time.
yes, happy fun time.
This is this group.
How many people here are anti-theists?
Or what?
Not,
Anti-theists?
not me.
I don't get it.
That means
An
they hate
anti-theist
theists.
would be a person who's against religion as a whole. Basically, they think it's something that's detrimental to society.
I don't
Nah.
mind it as long as people admit that it is a belief.
Religion is
If-
supportive
as long as they
of a
don't try to
society
claim
because
it
it
as
unites
fact,
people under a single
Use it as
belief.
a reason.
I believe in the supernatural because I've witnessed it.
Then I don't.
Well, good for you.
Total admission, I'm not an atheist.
I'm like a 3 or 4 in the Richard Dawkins scale.
And I am a theist.
Well, let's cover some ground here. Do you know everything?
Yes.
We're all G. Yep.
Wow. You know everything.
Well, I am
is this
transhumanist. We have my
is this that
plan, so
circle?
yes.
Is this that circle test thing?
You know what really annoys me?
No, not the circle thing.
Humanistic psychology.
Oh,
Fuck is
They're
that?
that
basically
thing, yeah.
the hippies of the psychology.
Like for example, do you know everything? And then you'll say, well, no, I don't know everything. Okay, so let's create a chart, and let's say you know 50% of everything, which
Yes,
that's a lot, by the way.
It's the circle
We've-
thing.
But
We know this argument. It has a name.
The circle thing.
yeah, I know Eric Hovind developed it.
Josh Feuerstein.
Yes,
did it,
but
I think.
could God exist?
Yes, God can
Yeah, but
possibly
could God exist in the other?
Yeah, you're hearing it
I'm
from
sorry, I'm
medical
really
physicists,
breaking up.
yes.
Well, if you
Depends
have
on
to
your
go, we
definition
understand.
of
If
God.
you have to go, we understand.
You're hearing it from theoretical physicists. Yes, there is a possibility that your God exists, and there's a possibility that my God exists. Notice I'm differentiating between your God and my God.
Then there's a possibility that neither of your gods exist, or both of your
There's a
gods
possibility
exist,
that all the
or
gods,
some other god exists.
that all the gods are really aliens from outer space.
In actuality, actually, that's pretty close. But gods exist. All gods exist. The Christian God, for example, my God also exists.
Yeah, without some way of being able to tell
My
if
God's
a god
better,
exists, then we can assume that all gods exist.
Correct. Basically, with the theory of the multiverse, every possibility with infinity has the potential to exist at near 100%, if not exceeding. So, as long as the multiverse itself is an infinite space with infinite possibilities, then there is an infinite possibility that there is a God. And that would mean that this God would also be in another universe.
But
Every
there's
God
only
exists.
one universe.
To the best of your knowledge, but mathematically speaking, there's a multiverse. And we also have evidence that there's a multiverse as well, but that's the point with gravitational waves that's caused by the cosmic microwave background radiation that we detected 3 years ago. But aside from that,
Hey Glenn, I think your microphone's bugging out, or going robotic on us.
I thought it's been
Yeah.
bugging out this whole time. I mean, it's not like so bad we can't understand you.
I'm just saying. We do have evidence, including both physical and mathematical evidence, that the multiverse exists.
Wait, what evidence is there for a multiverse?
yet because I really
The gravitational
know
waves
nothing about
created
it.
with the cosmic microwave background radiation suggests that, plus the mathematics behind the Higgs boson, with the Higgs boson being found, creates pocket universes within the finite universe quarters. This allows for a multiverse within finite quarters, especially within our own universe.
Okay, I'm not in
That's
the
theoretical.
mindset to
You're
read stuff
not
right now because
there
I'm kind
at
of
the
still
back
annoyed
of the
from
background cosmic radiation. I mean, you can't stick your
being
hand
here.
through it and figure it out.
And you were there?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, were you there? Were you in the other universes?
Hold on. King James, do you believe that feminism is about equality?
Oh, he's still here?
No, I think their agenda is really
Oh, God, he's still here.
But feminists say that
about
feminism is about
really
equality.
making them better.
No, feminists
Wait,
say
what
that
does feminism have to do with other universes?
Because it's not just a fucking theory, you stupid piece of shit. You want to be semantic with definition? Go there.
That's dude, you should really calm down on your swearing. That's ridiculous.
Actually, I don't even know what he's saying, so.
What the fuck's wrong with swearing?
Fuck.
Oh, wow. Because
What's the
words
fucking
have
problem?
meanings, and because the word fuck
Eric, what
has
did
a
you
very
say?
bad meaning.
Did you just say the F word? What, Jew? No, he means fuck. He can't say fucking school, you fucking fat ass.
Oh, wow. You guys are lost.
And somebody muted me. Fantastic.
Probably, I think it was Richard. Probably
It was Richard. It was him. Chat says so.
The reason I went there is because feminists claim that feminism is about equality. There are multiple definitions, including for the word theory. Scientific theory is something that has evidence. It is what the explanation that best explains the evidence. A layman's theory is a guess. Two different things. To a layman, theory is just a scientific hypothesis.
Hey Glenn, did you know that he thinks creationism is a theory?
Okay, so why are you telling me this?
Creationism is a hypothesis at best.
He claims it's a theory.
It is not.
I know.
Not until the integrity of science like that, because I will slap somebody.
ID is not a theory. Creationism is not a theory.
I understand this. I was simply letting Glenn know of this fact about James.
Awkward silence.
Yep, awkward silence.
That's what we're here for.
Somebody break the silence.
No.
Right now I'm conversing with a girl on Twitter.
Play some Depeche Mode. Enjoy the silence.
Why do you think I blocked him like 20 minutes ago?
Oh, I'm telling
Honor and
silence.
silence. Those who
So
faggot.
So does anybody have any articles they want to share or videos they want to share?
Okay, hold on.
Screen sharing thing?
I'm gonna unmute
I want to share a video. I
real
want to share a
quick.
video. I want to share a video.
Okay.
I love
Okay,
to share
how do I
videos.
unmute him?
Y'all watch my
I
video.
don't think. Am I even able to? I don't think I can. Not able to.
Try exiting out.
That's what I was about to try. I'm gonna try that.
I chatted it. I posted it on chat.
So, who wants to see some snuff videos?
Not I.
I got terabyte snuff. I made a share. It's real.
Okay. No, thank you.
Come on, I downloaded this huge archive off of the deep web, and I'm like, I have nothing to do with this.
Okay, I think it's time to end this now. So, anybody want to say any last words?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh wait, you're serious. Let us laugh even harder.
So James, is it past your betting?
Oh no, it's just 7:47 where I am.
7:47 here too. Where are you, Arizona?
No, I'm in Oregon. This is 7:47 p.m.
Yeah, same here. Thank God you're not in my state.
Oh, wait, it's the same thing for you?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
It's a trap.
I live in between two spaces between feminists that have already doxed me, and it should be relatively easy to find at this point.
Okay, that was, okay. Well, I live in Yamhill.
Yeah, I know. I looked at your
Yamhill,
docs.
Oregon. Yep.
Well, so James, we gotta let you go for now. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, I'll get lost, okay? Hope you guys enjoy my video. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Thanks, Satan.
Okay.
Father Satan, thank
That
you
was a
very
train
much
wreck.
for the train wreck which you have just
You
sent
can come
us.
back now.
Yay.
Oh, Father Satan, for you have revealed to us true stupidity that made a partial birth abortion look absolutely sexy. Amen.
I
But
should, like, just go to Oregon and slit his throat or something.
no, don't do that.
So, you guys
That's why I
talked.
told you to do it.
You guys talked for 2 hours last week.
It was around there, yeah. And pretty much the whole time we were just trying to explain to him basic scientific understanding. And he still wasn't getting it.
And he made pretty outlandish claims himself.
And it was funny, like, we were trying to explain, like, basic knowledge things to him. And each time he'd be like, oh, yeah, I understand. And then he'd try to make a claim that would validate that fact. I'm like, Jesus, you cannot be this dense. Good God.
Like, I had to explain to him how carbon dating works and how radioactive decay works.
And then he tried to refute it when he had absolutely no understanding of it whatsoever.
I remember telling him that if he doesn't accept how radioactive decay works, then he doesn't accept nuclear physics or atomic chemistry. And
You guys
he had
can
nothing
tell
to say
him to come
about that.
back if you want, because what I was going to talk to him about is, since he wants to start being an asshole, he was saying in one of his videos that, like, Christians need to get physical. I'm like, look, fucker, I'll buy you a damn plane ticket. I won't have to get a return one. I'll fucking end your ass. Kid
I just like
annoys the shit out
how
of
I
me.
tried to explaining the difference between the scientific and layman's version of theory. That's kind of funny. I thought. Is feminism about equality? No, then fuck you, basically.
I'm just twirling my new butterfly knife. It's nice.
I haven't spoke with a creationist in fucking ages.
Yeah, when he said creationism was a theory, I almost fucking lost it.
That is hilarious.
No, it's insulting to science.
No, it's real cute how they think they're going to get work underneath it.
So about you, Nick, you got what do you think about all this drama going on?
About all the why?
You've been here since the beginning.
Yeah. First we were talking about conspiracy theorists, now we're talking about religion, and but then again, that's also like conspiracy. That's all.
Yeah, there are parallels to be drawn there.
Honestly, it felt like I was talking to a feminist.
He might
As
be
in,
wrong.
the sense that he lacked any form of logic whatsoever.
And didn't understand anything from, critical scientific resources.
Is he a
Oh,
physicist?
evolutionary psychology is a myth.
You know what bugged me though when he was saying
How much
that?
of a fucking idiot he is.
No, he was saying like, look up this website. I'll cite that website as my evidence. But these people don't understand how sources work, how to evaluate the information that they're being given.
Yet alone even correctly cite it. They cite it by freaking giving you a link to the fucking website in general.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, here's this YouTube video that disproves evolution. Let me give you a link to YouTube.
Because we all know YouTube is the scientific end all of everyone.
After all, I got my Nobel Prize from making a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm. There's lots of educational stuff on there. Just there's a lot of uneducational stuff on there too.
It's the YouTube's new scientific journal.
Basically, if you find a video that has actual cited sources from credible sites, then you're good.
That's what I try to do, at least.
Yeah.
I just bypassed the paywalls and used that. And yes, I can bypass paywalls, I just use my credentials. You have to pay for them now.
Some credentials.
I have academic credentials as a lab researcher. Basically, hey, you're a scientist. Okay, cool, come on in.
I wish that's how it was with women.
Hey girl, you into science?
I said come on N-C-O-M-E, not come on N-C-U-M.
Oh, I only heard you say come on in.
See now, a new dating website, like, do you believe in science? Like, yes or no? Are you a creationist? Yes or no?
See from people saying, I don't dare let anybody find out, or I let somebody find out I thought I could trust, and now the whole community...
Who's watching YouTube?
Guilty.
What you watching?
I was trying
His
to find
own video, probably. Nerd. Oh.
Nerd.
I was trying to find the conspiracy theory thing that I was talking about earlier.
Now it's time for another good idea, bad idea.
Good idea. Citing good sources. Bad idea. Citing bad sources.
Citing, what is it, Answers in Genesis?
Citing creationist sources.
I like it with creationist.
See, and he's like, oh, it's discredited just because it's a creationist source? Yes, it's a biased source, therefore it's discredited.
Yeah, I like it when creationists use sources like Answers in Genesis, and they say, oh, well, this proves evolution. I'm like, yeah, right, it doesn't. And it's like, well, the moon should have more dust on it. And it's like, motherfucker, you just linked me to Answers in Genesis. Answers in Genesis says that's bullshit.
But Glenn, the moon doesn't exist. The planets don't exist. They're all lights in the sky. Did you know that?
Talking about the moon dust argument. I've actually had it before. They're like, send me this link to Answers in Genesis, saying that evolution can't be true because of the thermodynamics, which just basically states that over a period of time, a system with heat.
Entropy. Yes, we're all familiar with it.
Okay, it'll
and I'm
radiate.
definitely familiar with that argument because it's really stupid and repetitive. But creationists love to use it for some reason, even though it doesn't even apply to Earth because Earth is not a closed system.
What's the second law or first law thing?
Yeah, they try to claim that the second law of thermodynamics, which, as he was saying, results in entropy, basically, which is things becoming more random over time, somehow disproves evolution since organisms become more complex to them. But the thing is, one, evolution isn't really the transfer of heat or energy. Also, the fact that Earth is not a closed system instantly just makes it an invalid point. Because the second law of thermodynamics refers to closed systems. Earth is not a closed system. We receive energy from other places outside of Earth. And suddenly everyone just got muted.
Oh, I'm unmuted.
Weird.
Yeah, I mute myself when I cough.
Ah. Apparently Gabe's been coughing for a while.
I saw a Kent Hovind video one time that said
Before or
this,
after
this
jail.
closed system, they drew a circle around the Earth and the Sun.
Was this pre-jail Kent Hovind or post-jail Kent Hovind?
I think it was pre.
So it was pre-butt sex Hovind.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's gay now. I mean, he had to have had some butt sex in prison.
Oh god, are you one of those people where it's like, oh, well, have you ever had sex with this gender? Well, then how do you know you're not attracted to them?
I'm sure somebody in prison made his bitch. He probably got out and has this secret love life now where he's going around banging random dudes in dirty truck stop bathrooms.
But like people are always like,
tell my wife.
In response to gay people, oh, have you ever had sex with a woman? No.
Yes.
Have you ever had sex with a man? If
Yes.
not, then how do you know you're not attracted to them? They try to use that as an argument, and it's just incredibly stupid.
I actually love that argument.
It's a pretty stupid argument.
My favorite question of all the stupid arguments. Which one of you, or actual questions, which one of you is the girl?
It's what?
Which one of you in the relationship is the girl?
Yeah, it's like asking a pair of chopsticks, which one of you is the fork?
Wow.
Which I respond, we kind of swap back and forth because we both like getting fucked in the ass.
Oh, chopsticks. When I was at a Christian camp one time, they gave us chopsticks to eat. They gave us peas and carrots to eat with them. Here, so here's some Chinese chopsticks, but here's some American food to eat with you. Enjoy. Mashed potatoes and stuff.
And let me guess, they tried to equate that to gay sex doesn't work or something.
Usually.
I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention to that at that point. Like I was like, really? Chopsticks, mashed potatoes? Yeah, that's gonna work.
Well, you can't eat mashed potatoes with chopsticks. I mean, fucking Chinese eat rice with chopsticks, okay? You can eat mashed potatoes. Unless you don't make the mashed potatoes properly, it's just basically potato soup, in which case, what the hell? Give me a spoon.
I think I found the part of the video.
I like how they'll use spoons to eat soup, but not rice.
Can you screen share the video you're talking about?
I'm gonna try here. Let's see if this works here.
Technically speaking, the Chinese don't use chopsticks to eat soup, and they don't use spoons to eat it either. They just pick up the bowl and sip out of it.
Okay, I'm talking about the people who do.
And when you add cognitive bias to that,
I think I'm gonna go. I'm kind of just annoyed right now.
either gets discounted.
I may have to go soon too because I gotta record videos.
Yeah.
I was about to go into the explanation on how to make potassium cyanide.
Sweet. Can you send me some?
So you want to leave before I can tell you how to make cyanide?
Oh, I thought you said you were about to go to make cyanide.
No, I was going to make a lengthy discussion for you on how to make it.
You could just, like, send me a link or something.
What's the fun in that when you can ask me questions live?
We can talk later on Skype.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh.
I'm
Keep
gonna
telling
go.
your hooker.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a migraine myself.
Okay, well,
Oh, look. The reason I'm leaving.
everybody.
Hey, wait, enjoy killing your hooker, and remember to send me the video. And okay, he left. See you later, man.
Alright, well, we probably all get going. I got to work in the morning again, so it's my one day off. So hope you all enjoyed it. Hope everyone enjoyed our random fun today.
I had fun a little.
So hope you, hey, Richard, I hope you come back sometime. We're less chaotic. Of course, we're always chaotic.
Saturdays are hard for me to get off, but maybe.
Saturday's my only day off, and I also didn't have school, so Saturday's the best day for everybody.
I'm retired. Saturday is a good day for me.
Well, alright, everybody, watch X-Bite Spider, Snake 1990. Can't watch Glenn, he's gone. He's not YouTube anymore. And Richard, you want to plug your channel before we go?
My channel?
Yeah, want to plug it before we go?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. The still screen. I have no idea. Let's see if I can do this.
If you guys want to get a hold of my channel, you're going to have to do some really nice Google searching.
Oh, you know what? I already posted a link of one of my videos up here on the chat.
Oh, I thought you were that Christian dude. My bad.
Yeah.
That was King James. But yeah, no, this chat's just for us, not for the public who's watching us.
Oh, in that case, I'll go ahead and give my guys my channel so long as I don't link it.
Yeah, you can comment your channel in his channel in the links below. But anyways, will everyone have fun and enjoy the randomness. See ya.
My name is Dr. McMahon. Fuck you and good night.
Good night.
And there's a stupid laptop.
Yay! Good job, everyone.
You did so well,
shit.
Clayton.
He didn't turn it off yet. Still live.
And
They can
see ya.
hear this.
Alright.
Yeah. Woo.
Really?
Yay.